Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your reading from the 1st to the 15th of July. So what I've done is I've done a collective reading because I have been trying to work out how to separate the intensity of the global issues with people having personal sort of messages through the readings. So check it out, it will be on the playlist, and this will try and be some personal messages to you. I'm going to try and do fortnightly readings from now on, but I wondered if you could also support the work if you value it by liking, sharing, commenting, anything that just sort of gets YouTube to promote the videos, and then we work together, guys, okay? So you've got these two Lenormands as I shuffle the rest of the deck. You've got the stars and you've got the tree, okay? So the stars is about wishes, as a wish upon a star. It's sort of, can be a little bit of a fantasy card, but not necessarily. And fantasy isn't always a negative. Fantasy can be the first step towards some sort of new idea, some sort of vision that you're creating, but there has to be a next step, or it just stays as this sort of fantasy energy. So the stars with the tree is about stability, it's about security, it's about having plenty or having enough. So maybe these two cards together are a sort of message of desiring more security, more stability. Some of you might be getting some sort of vision through of the future, that sort of thing, but I'll find out more as I do the reading. It's very interesting. Everyone else's Lenormands were absolutely spot on. These two are a little bit more confusing, because the star card can be quite confusing. It can actually talk about tremendous luck coming your way. So tremendous luck that creates this sense of stability and security. But let me look at the tarot and see if I can get any more messages around what those Lenormands meant. One more shuffle, one more split. So please give Capricorn straightforward messages. I'm sort of laughing if there's such a thing at the moment. So the Four of Pentacles, actually funny, the Four of Pentacles is a card of security. It's trying to hold, it's got mixed messages. So all the fours represent security, trying to hold on to the security that we do have. Again, that's not a negative. It can represent the holding back of your emotions. He's protecting his heart. And in my other decks, he's also protecting his crown chakra, which is about our insight, our intuition. So it can have an energy of holding back your heart, your desires. Sometimes we hold back because of our desire for security. So we don't rock the boat, we don't make changes when changes are desired. The Knight of Swords tends to be a messenger of some sort of news, can be the desire for change combined with the resistance for change, which creates some incredible tension. Don't forget Capricorn's going back into your sign and when a planet goes backwards, it's trying to complete a process that's been going on for a couple of years, guys, okay? Can I pull the rest of the cards? So what you want is, Capricorn, form, security, stability. Let me carry on. The gift is the Hermit. The challenge is the Fool. Relationships, you've got the Knight of Cups. You've been romanced here, Capricorn, by the looks of it. It's funny though, because the Knight of Cups is someone who's very in love with love, and the Devils are much more, the Devil rules form, yeah. It's quite a, Saturn rules form. So wanting the Devil can be about wanting things committed, things very much in your hand. The Knight of Cups isn't the most committed card. He can turn into a committed card. The Wheel of Fortune and your finances, which makes sense with the cards that you got, with the stars leading to the tree. Because the tree is about having the sense of stability and security, and the Wheel of Fortune tends to bring very, very good luck financially. Page of Swords at a soul level, some sort of message. You've got the Messenger up there too. And you've got the Three of Wands, which tends to be waiting for something, but then the Ace of Swords. So you're waiting for some sort of news, some sort of clarity, and here it comes. Okay, so I tend to end a reading on an ace or a major. If it doesn't end in those places, it means that we're dealing with a story that's not ready to resolve. Okay, so again, this will be up to the 15th of July. It's a new format of fortnightly readings that I am going to attempt, but I mean, it all depends on how much they're received. Yeah, that sort of thing. So what you want is the Devil card. So I cannot help feeling this is about, I can't help feeling for some of you this is a matter of finances. And it's because of that wheel there. The Devil gets quite a bad rap. It's actually not the case, because if we don't have this sort of energy, nothing gets manifest. So tell me more about what Capricorn's looking for. Look, with the Ace of Pentacles. I had a feeling there was a financial issue going on. And that Four of Pentacles behind you. The Four of Pentacles is someone who really, really wants that sense of stability and that sense of security. And they're a funny combination of cards, guys, because the Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving bringer of news, bringer of speed. And that Four of Pentacles doesn't move. His job is to preserve. Yeah, he's a very, very much on energy, but preservation. And both of these energies of what you're desiring are about preservation. Look, Ace of Pentacles can be about a new house, can be about a new job. If you're looking for a new job, the chances are really quite high with these cards anyhow, that something's coming your way. Some sort of deal, some sort of job, some sort of new business, some sort of turning of events. But by the looks of it, it's like you're trying to make it real, stabilize it, the Tree card. Yeah. So the Gift is the Hermit. It can be a Virgo, or it can be about just having time on your own, all by, you know, in your own company, in your own presence, to reflect on your life path up to date. I mean, the Hermit's the wise one. He's very often a guide, so some of you might be seeking some guidance of the Hermit, because he carries a lamp, and the reason that he's got this lamp is also to guide other people's journey, and it's your gift, so you've got an awful lot of wisdom going on for you. The challenge is the Fool card. So the Fool card is the Zero. It's the brand new beginning, the blank canvas, very, very light energy, the Fool. Now, not many people are having very, very light experiences at the moment, Capricorn, to tell you the truth. And this is about this brand new start. But these are almost contradictions in terms, because the Fool carries no luggage. Yeah, look, he carries nothing. He'd be like a gypsy, like a traveller, or, you know, the ultimate free spirit who is happy to live on a daily basis, you know, happy just to go with the flow. That's really, really not what you're desiring here. There's much more a desire for stability and for security, okay? And you know what, Capricorn? One of the essential needs in life is to be who you are and to be authentic. Unless you're in a situation that is causing you pain. I mean, a classic example would be not following your heart because you're staying in a marriage because of security reasons. That can be very, very common. That's never a healthy process. But if what your soul desires and needs is a sense of stability and security, then it's always best to be who you are, rather than trying to be something that your destiny is just not meant to be. Anyhow, let me carry on. You've got this Knight of Cups in your relationships. So what's the Knight of Cups doing here? Again, it's a funny old card, very different from what you're looking for. So the Knight of Cups is about romance. It's about, you know, there's generally a sense of lightness about the Knight of Cups. And boy, do we need energies like the Knight of Cups at the moment. He's very, very different from the quality of this energy though. So if you're wanting this Knight of Cups to be the stable, secure relationship, that would be something we'd have to work out over time. Okay, what's this Knight of Cups doing here? Okay, you've got the Judgment card. This is the opposite side of the Death card. So death, life. Yeah, that's the cycle we move through. Cycle nature moves through. Some of you might have been dealing with someone who's a little bit of a withholder, Four of Pentacles, and that's maybe what the Knight is. So there's been a holding back energy, and this is them coming back in again. My only problem here, if this Knight can be a little bit of a, I mean, he's wonderful, but if what you're desiring, so the Devil could be desiring full-on commitment, and the Knight of Cups is more into passion, falling in love, having romance. With the Judgment card, though, it could be someone from the past, or what it is this lightness that's got the possibility to bring some joy, bring your heart back to life again. And how we approach situations is really, really up to us. It's that we've got the power to say, no, I want something more serious, or to love life for what it brings us. And again, there's no right or wrong, because the Knight of Cups would definitely be the full energy. It's almost like, oh, let's seize the day. And if you don't want to seize the day that way, Capricorn, again, be yourself. Just be an authentic human being, what's right for you. Again, you could have been dealing with someone who's been withholding, and this is them sort of releasing, lightening up, offering the cup, taking away this burden of their heart. Maybe someone who's in your sign that you met a little while ago, and then Saturn went retrograde and now it's coming back in, that sort of thing. So Wheel of Fortune and your money and work. I don't even want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune actually, but wonder what that's about. Tends to bring some sort of potential good fortune for you, which seems to be what you're looking for. One card, please. One card. Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is about opportunities. Look at the orange grove. And this is about creative potential and opportunities, but one of the opportunities looks very, very exciting, and it's about doing actions to get this opportunity off the ground. Both the Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles are about seeds and potentiality, okay? Now, a seed grows into a tree over the process of time, yeah? So whatever this possibility that begins to appear to you, it might take a whole season for it to become, you know, something that sustains and protects you. But that's not particularly a negative. But if some of you are dealing with more survival issues, this tends to be some new sort of opportunity. And you've got the Page of Swords at a soul level. So the pages are the same as the aces, but they tend to bring things into form. The Page of Swords is the card of communication, and you've got the Knight of Cups here. So it looks like some sort of, what's the Page of Swords about, please? What's he communicating? Yeah, something. You get the Six of Cups, and you got the Judgment card. This might be some sort of contact and connection with someone from the past. I think for some of you, if this is a relationship reading, you've definitely been dealing with the Four of Pentacles. So someone whose heart doesn't open very, very easily, tends to be broken trust, and so they're very, very guarded here, okay? Not a negative. When you understand someone's story, you understand the reasons behind everything, by the way. But this might be some sort of communication and a loosening of that defensiveness and protection around a relationship for some of yous, okay? Now let me get to the end, because the first card was like goddamn Three of Wands. It's sort of the, you know, still waiting for your ships to come in. But then the Ace comes with it, which is news. The aces always represent a yes card. A yes, the news coming in, what you've been waiting for, sort of manifesting, that sort of card. So they tend to bring clarity of mind, that sort of thing. So there's definitely energy about news and messages and communication. There tends to be some sort of relationship that's loosening up. And either this is you dropping your guard a bit, or the other person is, or the energy between you and someone else is beginning to flow with greater ease, okay? Now, the choice is yours, Capricorn. If your desire is, now I want the tree, yeah, things to be stable and secure, that's what would make the Fool a bit of a challenge for you, because that's not the Fool's energy. And that could be coming across in your relationships as well as your finances, because these are both about potential exciting opportunities, maybe some exciting news. But sometimes it's when we take these aces and these seeds that over the process of time, they grow into what our soul is seeking, which is very, very concrete form that you can't, it's like you can't really, a tree can be a little bit immovable, can't it? And that's what the Devil is, and this is what you're seeking. But the energy around you tends to be about creativity, about potential. I mean, with the Knight of Cups and the Fool card, it can be really beautiful romance. And what we choose to do with the opportunities, again, is totally up to us. And because what you want is your own card, what it's talking about is being true to yourself is never a mistake. In fact, authenticity is going to be an essential need that leads us through this great, great change that we're going through. And I guarantee, you know, just do it. I feel like getting another card for you. It's a little bit of a, God, you got it again. You got the tree again. Which, this is what you're desiring. Tell me more about the challenge, please, then, because I'm very interested in the Fool as a challenge. Okay, it's very interesting because you've got the Man with the Fool card and the Knight of Cups. Because these are very, very, I mean, they're beautiful energies, but they're the energies of the lover. Sometimes this Knight of Cups, he comes in and he just keeps riding right past, by the way. And especially if what you want is this commitment and you're dealing with a sort of different energy vibe. This is only for the next 2 weeks, remember? And the choice to be who you are is one of the greatest choices on earth you'll ever make, Capricorn. And between me and you, again, there's no right or wrong. There's just, this is what I want and I'm not going to compromise. Your choice. As long as you respect that, then it's best. If you respect that and the Knight doesn't, it's best that he just keeps riding by. Okay, Capricorn, I've got to try and crack on with these videos. I am very, very, very slow today. And I'll be back for the next readings. And yet again, anything you can do to support the channel, it gives me the energy to keep coming back. And then we're a team. Okay, much love. Bye.